Today is a very special day, and I am pleased to be here to show everyone some stuff. We will have a special section for each of the contributors of Luna Obscura. While Ornstein handles most of the magic, some people help bring that extra touch of life and love Luna needs, and every help is welcome. Each section today will feature one of Mishva's composed music, exclusive to Luna Obscura. First, we will take a look at Churro's creations. Churro is working on the artwork of Luna Obscura, and even if she arrived recently, her talent shows. Check out my new look. Churro has been working hard making NPC cut-ins. We have some favorites here to show. Silas really got the vibe of a gentleman. Lorelei has all the attributes you are used to knowing she has. And as a special case, the Maiden of Sorrow has a much improved look as well. Not only that, but we also have some extras. All NPCs have facial expressions and multiple variations. Special cards will also get their very own unique artworks. You can check the Maiden of Sorrows card as our first example. Looks amazing, doesn't it? One last detail is that Churro is also making us some extra art. So you will see special stuff during loading screens, and even new emojis to use on Discord. Available to everyone. Now, we will take a quick look at Cherno's work. Cherno is sponsored directly by Patreon funds, and he assists Ornstein with client reverse engineering when you see some very specific mechanics, like buttons, mechanical limitations, improve responses and such. It very likely was something he worked on. His latest big work was the animated title screen we have. With some artwork by Balziere, it looks amazing now. All of Cherno's modifications are done in client, including skill range indicators, font changes, text updates, and so much more. There were over 100 modifications done to the client base, and at least half of them could only be done thanks to Cherno. Even minor stuff like the position of tooltips are properly touched. Cherno is currently working on animation targeting and movement, so we can make all sorts of special arrows, magic projectiles, and visuals. Let's hope it all works. While Luna Obscura uses the Zero client with a very solid base for customization of UI elements and themes that Ornstein makes, we are still very limited by client constraints. Cherno's work is that extra sauce that helps push it a little bit further that makes all the difference. Since it is all done in client, it is reliable and clean too. Many of the extremely specific extras you see here will only be available on Luna Obscura, and were done by hand, thinking of all details you can imagine. Now, we will take a look at the work done by someone everyone here knows, Greilmor. While Ornstein can make maps, those are very time-consuming. And Greilmor has a special eye for visuals and coherence, and has been making us the better-looking maps for the past 2 years. Greilmor is sponsored by the funds from Patreon, too, so take a moment to appreciate it. Most maps in Luna Obscura are made from scratch, and can take over 30 days to make when big enough. While many people in the past were willing to make maps, only Greilmor so far can deliver on both quality, vision, and details that the project requires. Let's take a look at Crescendo, for instance. Crescendo is one of the grand dungeons, and while Ornstein made the first area everyone knows, the city is actually composed of 3 areas, 2 of which Greilmor made himself as well as dungeons there. Please, enjoy the view and the atmosphere of Luna Obscura and the music from each location. While Crescendo has plenty of secrets to be found, and will feature the kind of quests that actually are interesting to be done, as seen in the previous beta, we have one more area to show today. While neither of these areas will be available for next test, it is with great pleasure that I show you today the first look at the great city of Sonata and its dungeons. Sonata is the first city foreigners visit in Orchestria, featuring the cultural centers and shops that bring a welcoming feel. Or so was the plan before the madness came. Railroads can be found all around the city. The Opera House is also open to visit, and if you are looking for unique things, you can find them in Dr. Clockwise's shop too. Sonata is also haunted by one of the maidens, so good luck to any hunters willing to visit it. Pretty crazy how far Luna has come in the past 2 years, right? I look terrible, and you can see a lot more rot spots on everything. It all started with some basic ideas, and now it's a huge world and you guys are here watching. What was once a very rough prototype is slowly turning into a game we can all play together, without pay to win, and made by people who actually enjoy a good challenge. In this section, we will take a look at Luna Obscura's new progress. We will take a look at some of the work done specifically by Ornstein. Well, I mean, pretty much everything else is done by him, tested, implemented, drawn, designed, and balanced. As Luna Obscura is, in its essence, developed and ran by a single person with some supporters. Ornstein has prepared some specific work he has done over the past 20 days. So let's see what he has been cooking. Last test was a success, but we had plenty of work ahead of us. As usual, details of mechanical changes and new formulas can be checked on the wiki, on the patch notes section. In short, formulas were improved with new multipliers that makes it easy to know what works. A new quest is being added that will help you create an item with all systems in a reasonable pace, so you can understand how things work, and we had some major updates on other aspects, which we will see next. The first one is the updated Astral Apprentice sprite. While the Acolyte sprite had its charm and needed a bit more presence, so we are using a highly customized version of the Druid sprite. Weapon animations as usual are all done by hand, and the sprite was cleaned up pixel by pixel. It also features plenty of colors and styles you can pick from, properly cleaned up and polished. The apprentices are first step when you start the game, and since we want you to have a great experience from the start, they have the same effort as all the rest put into them. While plenty of other quality of life was added, we now need to take a look at some brand new features. The system shown now is under testing, and will be available in a limited scope on next test, but I think you will enjoy it. Luna Obscura is receiving its very own faction system, and while optional, I think you guys will want to give it a try, especially if you don't have a guild or prefer specific playstyles. All features being mentioned now are pending testing and balancing and may have several changes. Guilds in Luna Obscura will feature their own skill tree, with benefits for all members unlocking services and commodities. We are currently also studying ways for guild members to quickly fast travel to other members' locations, within reasonable limits. But factions. We will have 4 factions in Luna Obscura, each tailored to a specific playstyle, with unique mechanics. The Alabaster Owls are a faction for players who prefer to explore and take their time. They have services that make it easier to go back to town and back where they were to continue exploring, for example, or extra shortcuts and better costs for traveling. The Stygian Swans can quickly deduce if a boss of a given map is alive when they enter it, making it easier to find high-value targets, as well as track a specific loot to guarantee a drop after a given amount of kills. The Azure Eagles are all about social aspects and protection of players. They can deal damage to monsters from randoms without leeching XP or loot, have larger party share ranges, and better ways to protect and even resurrect players. Finally, the Scarlet Crows are for the hardcore PvP enthusiasts. They have always-on PvP between themselves and Azure Eagles, and are rewarded for killing players within their level range. They can also ask for duels from players not on same faction and be rewarded if they win, or the player refuses. All 4 factions can also have specific repeatable quests related to them, so you can raise your reputation level in each of them. Oh yeah, reputation is a new thing too. With the multiple groups and regions of Luna Obscura, taking actions will raise your reputation level with them, be it donating money to the cathedral level, interacting with the Market of Nocturne, or Scarlet Crows killing each other on open fields. Reputation levels unlock new shops, costumes, dyes, and systems. So you want that fancy new blue helmet, or the exclusive metallic blue armor dye. Consider joining the Azure Eagles, for example. You can change factions anytime you want, for a small penalty in price, of course. Reminder that this system is entirely optional and plenty of changes will be done for balance, and to keep them interesting. All of the things we saw today and over these past 2 years were done with incredible work and effort by Ornstein. Consider supporting us on Patreon and joining our Discord. So far, Luna Obscura's development time is already longer than the entire development of Return to Morak by at least 50%, while we still have a lot of work to be done. Luna will be launched only when it is finished. We already have way too many half-ass servers around. While we have shown almost everything we can today, and I am grateful to have you around, please take a moment to check one last thing. The Rosewarden job is a love letter to the Castlevania series, paving brand new skills and animations for all of its skills and weapon. The whip, it features the most complex job of Luna Obscura. The job uses BP instead of SP, generating it with skills and rotations to be consumed with other skills. It also has both solar and lunar heal, but by consuming BP in all its skills, and BP being much more restrictive than SP, it is a challenge that few can handle. The Rosewarden will be available on its next test, and while its quest will be hidden in the game, as the only expert job in the game, you will be able to test it by visiting the job changer. The job already features the updated formulas in all its skills, ready to be tested. That is all we have to show today. Thank you for the support over these past few years, and I hope to see you all in the Cathedral of Blades. Take a moment to like, subscribe, and the most important part, tell your friends about this cool game. Luna Obscura aims to be the most handcrafted server ever, with systems that were designed for people who want something new, with the touch of love you can't really find nowadays. While Ornstein is aware of its limitations and status as a fan project, it is a work of love for those who are ready for something different. Special thanks to Balziere for editing this video, the council members for helping filter ideas and moderation, and of course, Churro, Cherno, Mishva, and Greilmor for the constant third-party support network. My voice is generated by AI, but you can submit your voice on Discord as we want to replace it and others with real voices. Luna Obscura is a non-profit project with no large funds, so save your complaints and consider assisting. Now, excuse me while I go annoy Ornstein to get the damn second jobs done already.